Now, while we have you here, Speedwack, of course, we have to talk about rankings. You spend so much time putting together the MaxPreps Excellent 25 each and every week. And as you see right now on the screen, Don Bosco stays #1, even with Bishop Gorman beating St. John Bosco on national television. St. John Bosco was our biggest mover, dropping 6 spots. We did have 4 new teams to the rankings. Mainland of Daytona Beach in Florida is one of them. Now give us some insight to the other 3.
Sure, so we'll begin in the Midwest with Warren Central, the traditional Class 6A power in the state of Indiana, located in Indianapolis. They've already notched victories over most of the state's top programs. Guys, they've beaten Ben Davis, Center Grove, Cathedral, Lawrence Central, just to name a few. They're 6-0. They're playing some tremendous football. I think they're the #1 team in the state of Indiana, and I think they're definitely worthy of a spot in our national rankings. Then we will head east, Paramus Catholic from New Jersey. A team that I think many people were sort of curious how they would fare this year with Jabril Peppers, their former star, now at the University of Michigan. And so far, the answer is they're not really missing a beat. They're 4-0. They're coming off an impressive victory over St. Ignatius at home. They have 2 capable quarterbacks, senior Willie Hansen and freshman Alan Walters. And up front on the defensive line, they have Rashawn Gary, one of the nation's top defensive tackles, and he's only a junior. They face off against Bergen Catholic, one of their rivals, this weekend, and if they're able to emerge victorious in that game, it will set up a showdown against #1 nationally ranked Don Bosco Prep in 2 weeks. And finally, to the state of Arizona, last week Hamilton debuted in our Excellent 25, and last night, guys, on Thursday, arch rival Chandler took them out. It was the 2nd year in a row that Chandler beat rival Hamilton, and this time it ended Hamilton's 64-game home winning streak. We saw the maturation of their junior quarterback, Bryce Perkins, who threw for 6 touchdowns and rushed for another. He's having a phenomenal season in what has been sort of a wacky year in the state of Arizona, with Hamilton, Mount Point, Centennial, Chandler all knocking off one another. I think perhaps the #1 team in the state right now may be Saguaro, which is 6-0 and unbeaten. So keep an eye on them in the national rankings mix.
All right, that is Steve Speedwack. Rankings come out each and every Monday here on MaxPreps.com.